time you will be looking at this, good morning. It's morning for me, so it's morning while I'm doing this video, but good morning. I hope y'all having a great day today. I hope y'all day is going amazing. I made it to work 30 minutes early, y'all. I am excited. The kids are out of school, so y'all know when the kids out of school, the traffic, it's just something different about that traffic. It's not a whole lot of traffic. It's good. I was able to get out early. I think we back to yesterday I had to come in at 7, but I think we back to our 8 o'clock schedule. So I can kind of get back on doing my videos, because all that kind of sees videos, workout, everything stopped because I was coming in at 6 a.m. Just the time change on me and my body, it just wasn't working. And plus, y'all excuse me, y'all probably hear it. I know I feel it. All of this is just not going right. I didn't really get a lot of good sleep because just all of this sinus pressure stopped up. I don't know if it's my apartment just dusty or pollen or whatever's in the air. Even now on this side of work, I'm just stopped up and just not feeling my best. Yesterday I wasn't feeling my best. That's why I didn't do a video yesterday. But I was thinking this morning, oh my God, I don't want to be like that though. If I'm not on my deathbed, to the point where I can't literally move, then I want to still continue to do what I said I was going to do. Continue to try to be consistent and just push through it, and not just lay there and just be feeling bad, but just still kind of push through it, because I still got to do it anyway. I'm trying to work on being consistent. So that was just a wake-up call yesterday. I'm like, oh, I didn't feel like it, but it's just today I was like, okay, how many times I'm going to be like that? Just because I feel like it, I'm not going to do it. That's not helping me. That's not helping me get better. That's not helping me move to the level that I need to move to, because I know sometimes I just not going to want to do it, or I'm not going to feel like it. Even just if I'm not sick to the point where I can't move, then I'm still trying to still get up and just continue to go. This is the point. I have to crawl my way if I have to. I have to just take one step if I have to, but I'm going to keep going. And I wasn't even to talk about that because I don't know, that just that's what it's been. Even now I feel bad. I don't want to be doing a video or nothing, but while I was on the ride here, I was just thinking, and it's just it would be wrong of me not to share it. It would be wrong of me not to share it. That's one of the things I feel like the Lord has been giving me, and just gonna be my story. Anything and everything that I went through, at some point I gotta talk about it. At some point I gotta share it with somebody, because he was just telling me, especially with my children, because I'm training them up right now. I'm training them up for life, to be better than I was, to be great children. So he was telling me, I had my story where nobody didn't tell me this, nobody shared this with me, nobody, taught me these things. And I just heard clearly, don't let that be their story. Don't let that be their story, their same story. Don't let them have that same testimony. Don't let them have to say the same thing. Don't let that be their story. So it was just clear, don't let that be their story. So, and then not only that, I had started noticing my kids. They would tell me, well, you didn't say this, or, and I started noticing them repeating things too that I would say, or mocking me for certain things, would be making fun of me of certain things. And it's just it's good, but it's bad, because it's, on the good end of it, it's just okay, it showed me if I keep saying positive things, they will repeat that, because I listen to Proverbs, they quote some of those things, and I was listening to these affirmations and they was quoting those. So it was a great thing, and we just gonna stick on the positive, because they were repeating some of the stuff that I was throwing out. And it was just okay, since my story is nobody taught me, nobody told me, nobody showed me, then I'm going to teach them. I'm going to show them through my being the example. I'm going to tell them, because that's part of training. Even me at work, when I watch people who train, I have never trained anybody, but people will always come up and just ask questions, new people. So it's my my duty to be able to, not teach them what I do, but teach them what the right way to do it. Because some people who've been here 30 years, they'll teach you their way. And their way is because they got stuck in their ways and do what works for them, but what works for them ain't gonna work for the other person. So it's just best for you to train them up the right way, how it's supposed to be, and then let them pick up their own good habit, not you give them your bad habits. So I know it's just like all over the place, but like I said, that was the message for me as far as me and my children, and even just the people who will be connected to me, even though I have to go. Like, I got to come back to this, and I definitely got to talk about it because it's so serious. But just in this little short message, I want to put that out there is, like, we do get in that zone where we don't want to do it. We do get in that zone where we feel like, oh, I'm tired this day. My head is hurting. I just don't want to go. I just don't want to do it. Let me not do it. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I am stopped up. My nose is just, it's raw because I done rubbed it so much. Like, I didn't get any good sleep, so I'm feeling it. But you guys, the fact that I have an assignment to do and I have a voice and I said I'm going to use this voice while I have it, I can't let up on that because I don't know when my last minute to speak. So it's just like I want to be obedient to what I feel like is being told to me. And even I want to be consistent with myself. I want to show myself that I can do it, that I can do this every day. Like, this is something I enjoy doing. So I enjoy sharing. I enjoy talking. Like, now that I have opened my mouth, I like it. And, I look cute on this camera. Like, I look cute looking at myself. And I want to get used to looking at myself and talking and being comfortable because I used to be so fearful of these things. So I made a promise to myself that I'm going to conquer that fear by doing it, regardless how I look, regardless if I mess up, regardless of what people think of me. Like, I'm going to tell my testimony and I'm going to tell my story because I'm paying for this phone. So I'm paying the bill on it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use what I have. This is what I got, so I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. And I'm not going to make any excuses about it. So, that's just a little quickie right there for you to just sit and think on. I hope y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to come back for my 10-minute break and talk about what I was going to talk about. But I hope y'all be great today and nothing less, y'all. Let's kill this Tuesday with greatness. Let's make the enemy mad let's make the enemy mad with showing our best today. Like, watching what we say, just being our absolute best. Like fulfilling this day, knowing that we completed a purpose that we were supposed to fulfill. We're doing wonderful work and wonderful service, giving it to wonderful people, and we're going to be expecting some wonderful pay from it. I heard something like that, from a thing. So it's just, I'm going to do this wonderful service for some wonderful pay. And I'm going to give out my best. And hey, let's do that in everything we do. Because we will be rewarded for what we do great. And we will be, punished and judged for what we do that's wrong. With everything, we're going to be judged. And, God is watching. It's about him. So, if we do wrong, we doing wrong towards him. At least that's how I look at it. And I'm doing wrong towards myself. So I'm going to put out some great seeds today, some great service seeds today, because I want the same. But y'all be great today. Have a great day throughout your days. Remember to smile. Like, it does help. Remember to say hey and good morning. It does help somebody else make their day better. So, be that light for somebody else today. Be great and nothing less.